Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Bringing this out again. We're getting to the point where this is actually pretty close to being finished. I'd like to just sit down and actually finish it. Once again, currently in the process of creating a loop. We're very much slowed down yesterday by the complete lack of the quick tab here not actually coming up. Yeah, you can see it on the screen. I'm not blocking it. But effectively what we want is, why is this so zoomed out right now? Okay, right there at a keyframe, set the one that's lined up. Why is this at 0 and everything else is not at 0? That's gonna be a problem or not. I didn't even know you could set things before 0. Oh wait. Hopefully nothing causes an issue with it starting the frame before. At the very least, it doesn't look like anything's causing a problem starting the frame before, just like looking at bits of the hair. I'll actually like double this so that the eye blink only happens once every 2 rounds of the full motion there. Alright, but either way. We want to come down into here. Basically at this frame. Let's just see if we can do this. We go and sway it once, so at 3 here we'll go down to nothing. We'll go all the way to max, and then the frame after will go like that. Okay, what does that do? Okay, let's bring this up to 9. We want to bring this up to the same value. We want to bring this down by 1. Then we're actually do... Can I make a lift up for the top one? Can I just have this extend this? I want this to extend outwards and this to also to extend outwards. What does that do to it? Okay, then we go from there. What was this? Okay, this, that. Okay, so while looking at this, we're going to say that this follows a little bit later. So we're going to go like... So just after that, let's just swing this out, and then as this is coming through, we'll swing this back in. Probably want to go tell this to come in. Cool. Actually, let's bring this down a little bit more than that. And let's just bring this a little bit. Probably want. I kinda like to actually have a point that's like a little earlier. Can I just get a point and bring this? What's this currently at? Does it need to be distinctively or delayed? What's this actually doing? Uh. Okay, well, yeah, I'll just view. Alright, what is this? It should be a fourth point. Well, don't do that. Try something like this. Does it just snap? Let's have a look at this. Yeah, it snaps. Has to be the frame before. This has to be a thing I do with this. How about we call it? I'll do that here too. How do I feel about that? I need a second pendulum on that. Not really, right? Hmm. Hmm. Live with that. Where's the coat? Just be bigger. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 bum. Hum, hum, hum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, ba, bum. Ah. Hmm. Oh. Ba, 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 ba. Let's just kind of artificially theory this up a little bit. Um. Hmm. Um. Let me just. Where is it? Let me just find this. PSD. Give that a moment to open. Do all the stuff I've been working on in the background. Let me just make a... Okay, it's gonna be gigantic, but it'll work. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. I just prefer this in here. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, let me just grab the whole of this. That could be a problem. Actually, wait, no, I want to double this. Alright. Why is it so far back? Bup, bup. Bup. Hum. Okay, so let's go. Yeah. Alright, let's see if this behaves. Why is it pending? Doesn't need to do that. Alright, let's lose our minds to this now. Oh boy, I'm really having a fight with this one, so. Alright, what the heck is that? Alright, what the heck happened here? How about you don't do that? Alright, how's that feel? Is this straight all the way out right now? Doesn't, right? per hour is this? 21 seconds-ish. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 bum. And a butt wiggle. We just add like a slight bit of a butt wiggle. Ba, ba, bum, ba, ba. The slightest bit of a butt wiggle. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, I need some motion in the fun spots. uh. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Um. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, bum. Wait, can I add an audio track straight to this? Or you add it separately? Can add an audio track to it. What did I just do? Release it down. All right. I want to add the fade in and out to the start and end because I can actually like fade it back into itself. And nah, I don't actually want it to like loop from the front to the end. Okay, so it's mostly a matter of digging out a audio track. Do I still have the Dover Syndrome link here? The stream. Let me just. Let's see if I still remember how to use it. Oh, there's actually an English version of the site. Is that always there? Oh, there's so many ads on this thing. Holy shit. So I always look through this with. Okay, let's just see if that doesn't cause you. Um. Okay, so. It just switches over to Japanese. That's hilarious. Oh, that's actually kind of funny. I'll try to like force away make the name. Quite fun. I'll go through this again. Two. Just keep switching it back over into Japanese. I don't know why. I'll work with this. Oh wait, where the what? Where? Oh wow! What was that? Working? Okay, good. Ba 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 ba. Sleeping. Right? Not tag more things at a time. Another thing I can do. Oh, whatever. I can work with this. Aggressive. Probably not looking for EDM here, right? Hmm. Well, that's for Halloween. What is this? Probably not looking for bright, am I? Was this a dark feeling? Actually, I'm just kind of curious what this is. A factory feeling kind of tune. Maybe we could use this for a game at some point. Oh, that feels. Oh, yes, tactics for game usage. Well, that's a pretty neat track. Let's just shift this over here. I need something that fits the feel of this. That's a bit right. 20 or 80. Presumably this murderous person only does EDM. Oh, futuristic one. Well, I like how all of the more or less bright ones are more like, yeah, I could use this for a game. I want to hear this one. That sounds very like game music. Oh, this one. That is 100% for nighttime scene. Was titled. Was it? Was this kanji? Something along the lines of like song, right? Song, something along the line. Boldly. Probably not looking for that. What is this? Supposed to be chill, apparently. I guess I technically don't need a looping track, do I? But I'm not going to loop this. Well, I don't need to loop this. You know, this is a lot lower. I want it to be Atari is. Generally slower. I think it's supposed to mean like more late. Just see what BPM at 90 comes out with. That sounds like old school Harvest Moon. Let's see, humming. Dashku. Bye, Mookie. Oh, let's just see what these are. I just recognize this person. You have to trust what they do. That is 100% too bright for this one. What I'm looking for. And this is also pop. That's very bright. Have a look at the image of walking in the park. Oh no, that's alright. What does it say? It's sentimental. Okay, that's more piqued my curiosity. Akari, Atakai, Higiyaka, Yasashi. Why is it everything? Why is it both bright and sad at the same time? Well, they just tagged it. Feels like they tagged on nearly every emotion here. Piano's not really the right feel. I say as though I understand music very well. Why are we thinking about ancient memories? Ambient. Okay, let's just not tag it with looping. What I want it to be. Don't need it to be cute. Okay, Nigiyaka with more upbeat. What comes under as a she? Kind, shy. That's classy. That's probably not it. Louis. Okay, let's just try. See how that feels. Nah. How about this? Non-bearing nut con. I mean the name fits probably what I'm looking for more than anything else. That's how does feel. Hmm. Are these all like piano tracks? That is very Japanese. Okay, probably not the right feel looking for here. Was Goose Set. I remember Goose Set does some pretty good stuff. Let's have a look at this. That's a lot of ambience. Oh, definitely not for this piece. That definitely gives me an idea for another piece, though. Oh, Cottle. I just kind of want to listen to this one. What is this? Massa Nova. It's supposed to be what? A chalet, a little fancy. Oh, that is a nice track. That is definitely not the thing I'm looking for right now. What are we looking at? Yeah. Hmm. Exactly as the title says, what it says. You believe in the greatest future. I'm actually just kind of curious what that means. Uh... Hmm... I should look for tracks from like June, July, because those would be probably more summer themed. Think I do that? Let's just. Can I search by date? Or like within a certain time frame? A thing I can do? Well, this was about to start singing for a moment. Oh. I can set multiple. Well, let's turn that off. How about back out to go to get the June? That goes all the way back to May. Okay, let's pull it over there. I can see pictures of hydrangea and things. This is what. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. That ain't it. Asago. Goes in the June as well, like rain. Don't you go to July for like actual summer stuff? Like it's the whole June just. I mean, it's like the 25th. Be okay. We're into July here. They stopped doing. Is that when the rain stops and the sun comes out? That's very cool. Um. Ah. Lofi. That's definitely within the range of things I like to listen to. I feel like that's the kind of music I hear behind it. Fushiki na Fuinki. Okay, now we're seeing pictures of the beach as cover of these. Is this going more towards summer now? Finishing this piece up kind of late, so it's very much past summer, but still. Uh. Oh, this is good. How do I feel about this? This is close to the feel I want. Okay, harmonica. I don't know about that one. That doesn't feel like the right thing. This also has kind of the same feel that I'm looking for. Take a look at this. Do we want this to be swimming? Why not? I don't know about a cute, not a cute one at like 130. I think that might be too fast. This probably also too fast. Pop. Probably not looking for pop. Nostalgic. Alright, let's have a look at nostalgic. Middle tempo rock. Calm. Healing. I don't know if I look at what something like. What's this? No. No. Ah, I see the nostalgia in that. Yeah, that's like totally a flashback scene. Um. Hmm. What does this one sound like? That's a bit false. Organ. Organ is an organ, right? I think. Violin. A swing jet. Like a one with a slow beat. See what it feels like. That's very fast. Um. Not for this. Ah, right. Oh, this summertime. This finally want to just straight up say summer. Oh, wait. Sounds really like a remix of some beat I do. That's not what I'm looking for. That's very fast. Maybe this. Hmm. Sounds like very vaguely like a Pokemon track. I think I might roll this. Okay, that is. You can be candidate number. Don't know how I feel about this one and more to it. The intro different? Hmm. Hmm. Very elegant. Things on the label that's elegant, so I probably should have expected that, but afternoon meandering. How specific? Calm piano solo. Don't know. I'm looking for piano. Some wood instruments here apparently. Piano and violin. Find. That's a she. Um. Don't know about that one. Okay, I'm into orbs. Good morning, Mom. Oh, wait. Hi, Mook. Eerie. Parku non-beery. No, no about that. Created an image of post-summer festival. Let's see what they do. Not for this. Am I back to? I think I'm actually back to where I was like looking through this already. Have I listened to this one already today? You don't know. Oh no, yeah, I think I passed this one. Alright, let's get rid of the filter. I'll get rid of the filter. And then pull it back into, now that I'm looking at everything, back into October. Did you pull up to the back in August? Where's July? So August. Get right into the middle of summer. Okay, here we go. Party. Yeah. Bu 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 bum. Just like lemonade in summer. At least I think that's lemonade and not actual cider. Wait, is cedar lemonade or cider lemonade? I think cider was lemonade. I think cedar was cedar. Let's have a look at that. That's very upbeat. Hmm. That's not. I feel like I end up clicking on the same couple of people's works, but then they're also the people that push the most. Ah, right. Yep, that sounds exactly like what the description is telling me. Oh, look here. I want it to be fun. I think fun might be too. This is not an energetic one. Ah, right. Is this more games? Yep, yep. That's. It's just love how you can tell some of them. They're kind of very much made more for games. What's this? Relaxing Hawaiian. What does that even mean? Ah, right. Okay, sure. And out of everything, someone ended up in the Disney. What happened here? Water! Water, Sandy! That's very desert. Yeah, that's very typical desert music, okay. Wolf. Festival. Oh wait, that's very upbeat. Ever looked at this one? Um. I have indeed. All right. Where are we right now? In July. Hmm. Well, either way, let's just. Let's see if I can throw it in later. Hello indeed. Currently, I am looking for audio track to put behind it. For the most part, I don't think I'm gonna mess with the animation anymore at this point. No, I am kind of curious whether I could just slap an audio track right into the back of this and have it work. Let me just... where's my hard drive? Audio, sure. Let's just chuck this in here. Alright, let me just see what happens if I just give this a file. Because I believe... But you can normally put audio tracks into Live 2D so that it can lip sync it. Only WAV files are supported, so let's do that. Wave, just what, wave pack? Is that what it's called? I'm just gonna presume it is. Let me just throw this in the right spot. Alright, please be a WAV. Oh wait, no, this is a WV, not a WAV. What the heck is a W? Oh, here we go. Okay, let's just see what that does. Can I do that? I just like dump the audio in. I just don't know if I can export it with the audio in there. Oh, this is gonna be really loud. Oh! Okay, let's turn that down. Okay, cuts up a little bit hard right now because it's not supposed to loop, or it's not intended to loop right now. Let me just turn you off and we'll turn you on so you can actually hear when I throw it into here. I don't know if I want to drop it back down to 30 frames so it's just a bit slower. The whole thing's a little bit slower. problem is I don't really have a good way of stitching out the frames on its own. Namely because of the for whatever reason I can't open this in the garage. So I can't easily grab it. I can grab everything else very easily. Of course, apparently the scale is something new. Because I can't easily just stretch all of this out without I can like do this, but I can't actually just select and then stretch. Because the other choice is that I drop it down to 30 frames. Just basically automatically doubles the time because you're running at half the frame speed. So everything's just a little bit slow. I mean, honestly, you don't need 60 frames for something like this. So we just like halve the speed. Might actually feel better at half the speed. Also, I don't think I can export as 60 frames because for whatever reason, every time I try to export at 60 frames directly from Live 2D, it just hasn't worked. Every time I've done it, I've had to put it into After Effects, and well, I don't have After Effects anymore. And that puts it up to like 42 seconds. Everything's like significantly slower. I think it actually does feel better at 30 frames with like half the speed. I want every motion to be like relatively small rather than like a lot of large motions. I feel like I should do something with the cloud. Apparently the clouds are just a single layer that sits at the back. And it doesn't do anything. I feel like the clouds are like the biggest problem now. Of all things. They're a good way to deal with the clouds though. Okay, well, I'm probably gonna just sit down and think about whether to actually do something up in the clouds, but what do you do for finish minutes? Oh yeah, it's just now just a single giant white screen. They just like slapped on top of transition use. Because right now the clouds, in the background, they're a single layer. So if you, well, there are two layers. So there's one cloud layer here, there's one cloud layer there. That's like a little grayer. But if the clouds need to move, then every single cloud needs to be its own cloud, which is a little silly, but also will add to the general feel, I think. Because it is like, once it reaches like the looping portion like here, it's very obvious that the clouds are like completely static. So is that coming around to global now? I don't know how I feel about the clouds. Either way. I'll puzzle over that in my own time. The only thing, the other thing I've been working on recently is once again, because I can't stop myself from starting new things, I've started another new thing that I'm just not gonna get around to finishing. Let's try. Well, it's more like I sat down And I was like, I want to do some character design, so I was like doing some character design. Oh, let's see how that loads. The fun bit I've kind of found as I looked through a lot of materials was if you look for any anime girl that is mouse themed, apparently they all have the same hairstyle. Especially if the ears are not like actual animal ears and instead they're wearing the ears. Apparently they all have the same kind of bushed out hairstyle. Like, I was looking at just two here. It was like, they all had the same hair. It's wild. I feel like at some point I need to get back around to like making a whole bunch of pre-built, like fully pre-built models that I can put up for a showcase, because I'm just never making a showcase of my own models, or like my personal use ones. I was working on another one at one point that was supposed to have different feel to it. Don't know if I'll ever get back around to that one either. You know, BlueStacks freezing on that frame, you just really kind of realize, like, just casually bring a pistol into the room they do the dance lessons in. Oh, those eyes move. That's like literally the first time I looked carefully enough to notice that. Doing the bunny girls again. No hair pieces, the eyes move. They don't really look around, it's more like they wobble around like googly eyes. Uh, oh, hey. If they had such a big influx of characters a while back. I don't think I've got all the memorial lobbies open yet. Not like I'm particularly efficient about raising the affection levels. What am I looking at for, like, the... I guess we'll just buy... Yeah, okay. Alright, let's flip this around. Yeah, looks about right. I mean, you can't see the general cutoff of, like, when I got an influx of characters. Because it's like really fast between like 1 and 10, and it like starts slowing. Or like it's pretty fast between 1 and 10. I think it slows down like once you pass 5. You definitely see like a slowdown. What am I looking at for here? Because I'm filtering by the ones that have lobby. If I do this, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that sounds about right. I had missions of a 10 ticket. Only just started today. Or I only just clicked into it. Because I feel like those are always stay locked. Was it Millennium one? Yeah, it was Millennium one. Okay, as much as I want the reports, I need money. It would probably help if I actually did the higher levels, but I can't clear them. I should probably do that other raid thing as well. I can close this now. What did that audio file? Oh wow, actually won. Huh. 5 days left. Oh boy. Was this the thing they... Yeah, this is the thing they brought that whole video for. Up. Click this. We go into here. Actually, let's see how sad the clear teams are for me right now. Kinda curious. Oh wow, there's actually one there that I have all of the members for. That's actually kind of impressive. Sure, let's use it, why not? For the occasion, I actually have all the members. And there wasn't so much lore. uh... Oh wait, Transformers. You always kind of end up looking at these kind of things that transform from like some other vehicle, just like, what the heck's the purpose of that? Oh, well, that's running. Alright, so, anyways, I will at some point decide whether I want to move the clouds, but through an audio track behind it, I'm going to actually see if I can export this. That's probably not good. I'll see if I can export this later with the audio track, and otherwise I'll just throw it in behind in the, inside a video editor, because that's not difficult. And then I'll find something to do, tomorrow, but I don't really have a plan. Just as usual, I don't really have a plan. There's a lot of things I should be finishing or trying to get more work done on them, but I'll keep starting new things and not finishing all the things I start, because that's apparently a thing that I have embraced now that I have worked my way into a creative hobby. Okay, so anyways, thank you very much for watching today's session of animating and mostly me just scrolling through Dober Syndrome looking for audio track. If you want to see more of this, certain be to leave a like, subscribe, or follow, depending on where you're watching from, and I'll see you all again in the next one.